Well, what do we have here? This is a cheeky little way to finish up New Year's. Red Roc Luffy is finally in the game, and he is coming in the form of a 6+ to the original anniversary Quick Final Tap Luffy. Yes, Quick Final Tap Luffy is getting a 6+. First Roger, now Quick Luffy. Look at this artwork too, by the way. Holy, does this character look absolutely incredible. Bandai has done a fantastic job with the sprite, a fantastic job with the artwork, and everybody remembers this scene, and it's just so amazing to see that we're actually getting it in the form of a 6+ in the game. Now, Red Roc Luffy will be getting his own banner, as well as receiving his skulls in probably the way that Roger got his over the celebration of the post-New Year celebration, alongside the release of Scopogaban and Rayleigh, as well as young Prime Whitebeard. If you guys want to check out what those characters do, link in the description. While you're down there, don't forget to hit a cheeky like on the video, and if you're new, hit the big red subscribe button. But in today's video, we're going to take a look at what Red Roc Luffy does. So shout out to my boy Tony for the information. You can time travel in the game, and you can see like the banner information. If you go to like the first, you can see that like Red Roc Luffy's getting a banner. We're getting a free-to-play Odin. Shanks and Buggy is coming. I'll touch on that probably in tomorrow's video. In a bit of like a should you summon, because honestly, like these banners are like a big old skipperoonie. But this, to me, this character right here, like this Red Roc Luffy, is going to be the highlight of the post-celebration. And ideally, you're going to want to get your hands on this guy because he looks fan-freaking-tastic. Like, they went from like a goated 6-star artwork to an absolutely pathetic 5-star artwork to a pathetic 6-star, and now they've got a absolutely goated 6+. So, let's take a look at Red Roc Luffy and see what he does. His captain ability boosts quick, free spirit, and fighter characters attack by 5.5. with a non-type slot, 5.25 otherwise. Boost their HP by 1.3, and then boost the chance of landing on recovery and tandem slots now. Makes recovery and tandem slots have matching slot effects, and allows recovery to be consumed when hitting perfects. So they drastically gave this guy a buff to his captain ability. Still quick free spirit fighter, you love to see that. 5.5 with a non-type slot. Basically what this means, if you have a Wano slot, if you have a recovery slot, if you have a tandem slot right here, these two right here, you will be a 5.5 times captain, and ideally you want to have tandem slots for super tandem, and you want to have recovery slots because he can consume them with perfects. His special deals 300 times his attack in non-type damage to all enemies, boosts quick free spirit fighters attack by 3 times for 1 turn, boosts the top row character's base attack by the total number of recovery or tandem orbs used up in the fight, up to plus 2,000 for 12 slots consumed. Now, if the crew has an attack boost already, boost the quick, free spirit, and fighter characters' orbs by 2.75. And if 16 recovery or tandem orbs were used prior to special launching, reduces own cooldown by 12 turns. Now, if you guys didn't notice, if you limit break plus him, he's on a 12-turn cooldown. So that means this guy has pseudo double special activation. Now, 16 turns is a lot. Obviously, running 2 Luffys together works quite nicely, but you could easily hybrid this guy with Nami and then just get the tandem orbs generation very, very easily. This guy triggers the super tandem for Nami, so you can do some really cool stuff there. Obviously, Yamato as well helps you get tandem orbs. Any other character that can help you get tandem orbs, generate Wano orbs, or recovery orbs, not really Wano orbs, I take that back, but recovery and tandem are going to be the best hybrid options for this. It is pretty nice to see that Luffy can just be all of your damage, and I think they did a really, really good job with this particular character in giving him a lot of very, very cool effects. Mainly the attack and the orb boost is what I see you'll probably use him for most. 3 times attack, very, very nice. 2.75 orbs, very, very nice. If 16 recovery or tandem orbs are consumed in the special and you get his 12 turns and you get the double special, it works incredibly well. And this guy can pretty much just be all your damage, like just straight up all your damage. His super class condition, I think it's meant to be a super type. Yeah, it's meant to be a super type. Super type, any of the Straw Hat characters or Law Kid Yamato Momo is on the crew. He reduces the cooldowns of quick free spirit and fighters by 1 turn, changes type slots to recovery, and then boost the chain by 1.5 for 1 turn, turning quick into super quick. As a sailor, he gives you base stats plus 100 and makes quick beneficial to the crew. So his super type did get a significant buff by giving you a full board of recovery orbs. This is definitely going to help quite a bit with actually attaining the 16, because you can just almost guarantee yourself 6 off the bat. Remember, if like you don't have type slots, you're going to have tandem recovery anyway. So just utilizing this is actually going to help out quite a lot. 1.5 to the chain is amazing as well. That's a big buff. Plus 1 turn of cooldown, always nice to see. He does have a final tap as well. At level 5, he changes his own slot, including blocking to Wano, and boosts his own base attack by 2,500, which can stack with stuff like this 2,000, as well as the Starburst support and stuff like that. So this plus 2,500 has gone from 1,000, so it's a big jump. However, as you guys know, final taps that just give base stats are pretty dookie. The upside to this guy is he actually gives himself a 1 orb too. He has Hunger, which can be removed by 3 turns, and he has Slot Bind on himself removal as well as his other limit break. So pretty valuable limit break there too. In Rumble, this guy was actually pretty good. And now they've kind of just buffed him a little bit. Now remember, with this particular character too, it doesn't seem like he has a level limit break, so they have given this character room to grow as well. So this is not as good as Red Roc Luffy will ever be. He will get a level limit break, just like Roger and Odin are still waiting for theirs. Even though they have a 6+, they are still waiting to actually get further enhanced. Luffy, in Rumble, he's going to target quick allies for attack up level 8 for 15 seconds, targets enemies in a large range for 2.6 times damage, and targets 3 quick allies for 80% chance to haste. His ability gives quick allies HP up level 6, gives himself HP up level 6, and when an ally is defeated, gives himself level 5 attack up. If the time is less than 70 seconds, gives quick allies speed up level 7. So pretty interesting Rumble ability, really good special, does a lot of damage, and getting haste is nothing to scoff at. This guy can actually board wipe very easily. Getting 80% haste can help out your other characters, and this guy is actually a demon with those buff numbers. Speed level 7 is nothing to scoff at. Level 6 HP and like 12 to himself. Then obviously every time you lose a teammate, he gives himself more attack. But ideally, you don't want to be losing too many characters. He does a normal power full attack, and then he prioritizes the closest enemies. He's evades special bind and reduces strength damage by 30%. And then his GP burst is where he gets very spicy. He gets quite a nice buff to the GP burst. The condition is to defeat 7 enemies, and I think you can use this twice. Yeah, you can use it twice. Targets team for attack up level 7 for 29 seconds, and then targets 3 allies with high attack for 100% chance to haste. And it targets all enemies for 4.5 times his attack. It's actually pretty ridiculous. The problem is you have to defeat 7 enemies. Now, 7 is much better than the 10 that I think Yamato has. But 7 enemies still can be a little bit finicky, and obviously if you aren't winning the fight, you aren't going to be taking out too many units, so you won't see this too much. It's going to be very challenging to see this twice, unless you know you're going to win the first fight. So be mindful of that if you are using Luffy as your leader. His GP leader skill does quick allies, HP level 7, speed level 7, and guard up level 6. Very good for quick. And then strength allies get attack up level 5, crit up level 5, defense up level 4. The defense up level 4 for strength is actually quite nice, but then he also gives free spirit allies attack, HP, and speed level 4. I do wish this was fighter. I think if this was fighter, it would make him way more valuable, especially for the strength team, because strength has so many fighters and you can just build out fighters. Free spirit's a bit janky at the moment because like the color meta with free spirit doesn't really exist. It's kind of all about dual units. So the quick and strength buff that he gives for that free spirit team isn't going to be as beneficial as what you would like. However, his burst is quite nice. His stats are very good, and this particular Luffy is very good. Like, he's a very good character. But the real question is, where are we really going to get the value of this character? As a newer player, he's an amazing 6+, and I would highly recommend trying to pick him up. For an endgame player, he's more just an aesthetic collection aspect, if I'm completely honest with you. But I'm still not going to discredit what this man can do, especially with that final tap at level 5, 2,500 base stats. He can do some really crazy things. It's not the best final tap. Like, it's not like a Straw Hat Crew V2 final tap. But the fact that they have drastically increased this guy and made him a lot more usable and a lot more fun in play is going to be very interesting. But let me know your thoughts and opinions of Red Roc Luffy in the comment section below. While you're down there, don't forget to bell the like button for me if you're new to the channel. If you haven't done so already, hit that big red subscribe button. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!